Hello, in this video we will see how to use the Senseen application. First of all, go to your phone to activate Bluetooth and location services. Otherwise, the connection between your phone and your Nutriscope will not work. Next, make sure you have requested login credentials from us. To do this, go to our website at www.senseen.io. Once these first two steps are completed, open the application that you will have previously downloaded from the App Store or Play Store. On your first login, you will be asked to allow location and connection sharing. You should allow both. You give your consent for the protection of your data. Then you can enter your credentials, that is your email and the password we have sent you. You are now logged in and arrive on the home page. There are different menus. The home menu, which is where you are by default. The stats menu, where you can find all your measurement history. The scanner menu to perform your measurements. The support menu to contact us if needed. And the profile menu. So this is where you will find your name and your organization. If you are part of a calibration project, this is where you can activate contributor mode. But if that's not the case, just leave it as is, don't touch it. You can filter to display only your products, which is useful in an organization with multiple users. There could end up being a lot of products. To make it easier to find your products, you can activate this little switch. You can also choose which unit system will be displayed, either metric or imperial. And most importantly, you have information about the current version of the application. This is useful to always know if you have the latest version installed. And if needed, you can log out by clicking the Log Out button, for example, before starting measurements. The first thing to do is to go to the Home menu and create a product. So a product, it's the combination of a plot with a crop. So for that, you click on the button. Once this menu is open, you will choose the crop you are interested in. So for example, let's select rapeseed. You should enter a title that is clear enough for you to help you find the plot from one time to the next. For example, it could be the producer's name. And for the description, it can be something that, if it's a specific area of the plot, you can give yourself more information. It could also be the name of the variety. And then you click on Next. Here, you're asked if you want to create a field notebook. The field notebook will be your notepad. All the information you want to record can be entered directly into the application. This will allow you to find all the information you noted later on in the portal to help you remember a bit, such as what interventions took place, what the weather was like a few days before the measurement was taken. This will help you with interpretation. For this example, we'll say yes. You can use an existing notebook or create a new one. For the demonstration, we'll create a new one. We'll give it a name that's clear enough to remember the different types of questions it contains. Here in our example, I don't want to use an existing notebook as a reference. We're really going to use it to create a brand new one. So we're going to add the fields one by one. The first one could be, were there any treatments? We choose what type of field it will be. Is it a simple text field with open or closed questions? Or a list of information? Here we'll choose a list of information. We can make one row for fungicides, one row for insecticides, or something else. We confirm this field. We add another one. For example, was there any irrigation? Here we can specify yes or no. We add another field. For example, the weather. Here we'll add a field, simple text, and there you go, we add it. Once we've added all the fields we're interested in, we click Next and arrive at the summary of everything we've just created. So we have a rapeseed plot for producer A, which is located near E, and the crop is not grown in a greenhouse. We have the technical field logbook associated with this product with 3 questions: treatment, irrigation, and weather. And we can click on Add. There you go, my product appears at the top of my product list. To open the product, we will click on it. The first time I open the product, there are of course no measurements yet, which is normal. To add one, we will go to the scanner menu. The first thing to do is to turn on your Nutriscope, take it and press the small green button on the back of the device for 2 seconds. Click on Select a scanner and the list of available scanners will appear immediately. Click on it and the connection will be established. So before taking measurements, you need to make sure you are in group measurement mode and that 15 scans are selected. To do this, go to the little gear icon at the top right. And so if 15 is not displayed, you will need to enter it manually. So here, you just need to tap on the number displayed and change it using your keyboard. So here, I'm setting it back to 15. Here, we have a button in case you want to take single measurements. So this is just for demonstration purposes. We really recommend doing 15 scans for a measurement result so that it truly represents your analyzed sample. The tag field allows you to add some brief information, for example, the phenological stage or the variety. These are details that will also help you later on with interpretation. B, B, C, H, I confirm. Next, before measuring, make sure to pinch the leaf before pressing the group measurement button. Once the leaf is properly positioned in the clamp, you can click. In general, we take the last fully expanded leaf. This is a leaf that has just reached its adult size and is entering full photosynthetic activity. Before clicking on next measurement, you change the leaf. You open the clamp, remove the current leaf, select another plant and another leaf. And you clamp it. And now you can press next measurement. So you will perform this operation 15 times. To make sure that no stray light interferes with the measurement, you can assist the clamp by pressing on the lid with your index finger and pushing the trigger with your middle finger. This will help increase the pressure on the leaf. If you are taking the measurement at a time of day when there is too much brightness, you can also use your body to block the light and create shade over the device. So there you go, the last scan is complete. And there you have it, your results are displayed immediately, instantly on your phone. So you have the scanner number that was used for the measurement. The product name is also shown again, so producer A. The measurement was taken on June 18th at 4:30 p.m. in the town of Bayote. It was 30.4 degrees with a humidity level of 50% and 1020 hectopascals. So this is a very important piece of information, the scan code. This is information that may be requested from you if you need support or have a support request. Next, you have the Save button. So never forget to save your measurement at the end, otherwise the data will be lost, which would be a real shame. So if you took the measurement by mistake, or it's a duplicate, or you're not interested in it, you can delete it. The results are presented under different tabs. You have the Minerals tab, where you will find the values in ppm displayed on a small scale. So on the left, you will be in deficiency, in the middle, you will be in the optimal range, and on the right, you will be in excess. So you can see all the mineral parameters as well as the pH and electrical conductivity. You have a tab for electrochemical data, the stress index, and the PE plus pH pair. You have access to data for pH levels, redox potential, Brix content, electrical conductivity, and chlorophyll measurements. The very last tab you see is the field notebook. This specific section is where you can manually fill in the various pieces of detailed information that you previously selected when you were first creating your digital field notebook. For example, was there any rainfall? If so, how much? Was there any treatment? For example, you can enter the dosage, the product, and so on. Add it, and also add any fungicide application afterwards. Was there any irrigation? Yes or no? If there was rain, maybe not. And you can move on to the next step. Don't forget to save. The field log can be filled in afterwards once the measurement has been recorded. Make sure you see this message. Scan saved, and you will be able to find your measurement by going to the menu and reopening your product. This little box now appears. You have the electrochemical data. If you click on it, it will open a summary of your entire measurement. Producer A, the temperature. There is a feed book that has been filled out. You can open it. If you navigate back to the previous screen, you can carefully review and analyze all of the detailed mineral data, as well as the comprehensive electrochemical data. To return to that section, simply click on the small arrow icon located in the corner. And if you want to take a new measurement for this product, go to the menu, scan, and start a new measurement by clicking the button. Group measurements. If needed, you can contact us via the support menu, specifying the subject of your request and being as precise as possible in describing your issue. And we will respond to you as quickly as possible. If you go back to the home menu, after a while, you will have a lot of products. You see, I already have a few myself. To help you find the one you're interested in, you have the option to filter by crop. For example, I only want my rapeseed products. You confirm, and only the rapeseed products will be displayed. You can also search for a product by keyword. For example, biote. Those are the ones that will be displayed. You also have the option in an organization where there are several users to go to the profile menu and display only your products. For each of your products, there is a small menu in the form of 3 dots. When you click on it, it offers you 3 options. Edit the product, archive it, or delete it. If you want to complete the title of a product, you can do so by clicking on it. For example, you want to specify that it was in 2026 because from one year to the next, you will have the same plot. But you don't want to take measurements in the same product. You want to create one product per year, for example. If you haven't taken any measurements yet, you also have the option to change the crops. But if you've already taken a measurement, it's too late. It will no longer be changeable. Next, you confirm this modification. If I go back to the product menu, you can archive it, for example, if it's a plot you will no longer be monitoring. There you go, it disappears from your list. You can find it again by going to the filter menu and clicking on Show Archived Products. There you go, it will be visible here again. Of course, you can reactivate it, so by clicking on the menu again, you remove it from the archives. And it will be visible again. And so the last option is to delete it. So be careful, deletion is permanent. This will delete all the measurements linked to this product. You are asked if you are really sure. So for me, no, I'm keeping it. Another way to archive or delete a product is to click on it and swipe the product to the left. This will activate shortcuts to archive it or delete it. There you go. Now the Senseen app holds no more secrets for you. Happy measuring!